A demon society is a contract society. Everything from using magic to summoning members is all based on a contract. Thanks to them, my freedom was stolen. Contracts are such a nuisance. Ain't that the truth, Rosalind? Hey there, guys! It's ChaosMaelstrom time! Welcome back to more Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days! In the last episode, we got things started here in the land of Veldheim, summoning the Overlord's daughter, Rosalind, instead of Overlord Xenon, who Adele was planning to defeat in order to break the curse on the people of Veldheim, which transformed them from humans into demons. Just giving you the lowdown of the game in case you guys forgot everything. So before we get started, I'd like to explore around things for a bit. Explore around the whole village for a little bit. Where is Overlord Xenon, dude? If you're out there, come on out, dude! You know, this guy's probably strong enough to take on Overlord Xenon based on that level alone, I'm just saying, but whatever. Regardless, that doesn't matter. I'd like to point out attention to something you might see here, that treasure chest right there. It looks like there is no way we can get that right now, because if we try to go over back around the house that has it, there is no way we can get over there. We cannot jump high enough to even get past, I think I'm getting past this house. Well, the higher level Adele is, the higher you can jump, or at least whatever character you're using in the main character, in the main hub world area. In this case, it'd be Adele. But yeah, right now Adele is only level 1, so he can hardly jump at all. But yeah, you jump more high with the higher level that you are. Also, let's go and talk to some of the other NPCs around here. I see Adele with a girl. How rare. Shut up. It's not like I want to be with her, but baka. Hey, Rosalind is the tsundere of this group, buddy. Just saying.
The gifts you can get at the hospital also change status as you use it, like the shops. Unlike the shop, the hospital gifts can also be rare, so you should check them out.
You're too kind for a demon. If you're a demon, you should act like one.
That's funny.
And we have lots of new classes in the game if you played Disgaea 1. Lots of new monster classes, I mean. There are some new humanoid classes too, but we're not going to be getting into them until the nitty-gritty a bit later. Hey, listen! I looked at a girl's skirt the other day! Isn't that the best kind of evil? I'm gonna be a great dark hero someday! Great, just stay away from me. Dark Hero. What a lame title. A person with a title like that is probably just as lame as they're very lame, yeah. What? Oh wait, is his name Mario Boy? Well, God knows what voice to give him now. Once you're a demon, it's not that bad. Teaching work won't even get you in trouble. Woohoo! You used to be a hard worker. This is all Xenon's curse's fault. I love talking to the NPCs, but I promise I won't make a habit out of doing it so slowly from now on. Adele, why did you become a demon? Let's all be demons together. No way! I'm not going to be a demon! Now don't say that. Live a little. You might like it. Oh, yes. We have a accessible treasure chest here with a rare unopened soda. Item rarities we'll be getting into a little later, but for now know that there are 3 degrees of item: common, rare, and legendary. Each step up, it gets a little better. I've been living it up ever since Xenon's curse stole my conscience. I'm not completely satisfied with this look, but it's not bad living this freely. There are those who welcome my father's doings, see? He's not free with his own will. That isn't true freedom. Okay, I have wasted you guys' time long enough. Let's get back into the tutorial stages. Alright, so now we have more Prinnies to deal with. We'll get into the details about what exactly Prinnies are in the future, but for right now, let's go ahead and get back to the fighting. Yeah, this is a fighting tutorial. Now we have a new command, the lift command. You can use this to lift and throw your allies as well as enemies. So let's say you want to get a little closer to the Prinnies here, and your movement just won't make it. Well, you can lift and throw your allies like so. However, there's more that you can do with throwing, which we'll be getting to later. But for now, just know it is a very useful feature. Also, if you lift and throw Prinnies, they have a bit of a quirk to them. As you will see here. Prinnies explode when they are thrown. Why this happens? No one knows. They just do. And I can't really fault anyone for it. I mean, it's fun. Of course, you don't get any EXP that way, but it is a way if you want to take out Prinnies faster. Also, they chain explode, so if you want to blow them all up at once, if they're in the explosion range of another thrown Prinnie, they will just continually explode. I mean, yeah, it can be fun. Alright, let's see here. Gonna have our healer come up here. You know, our mage doesn't that can pretty resist fire. Yeah, you can tell what kind of elemental things they resist by elemental moves and such they resist by looking at the lower right corner. You can see their resistances there. In this case, this one is weak to water type magic, which comes in the form of ice magic, and it resists fire. So yeah, we're not having that. I probably already have the warrior getting enough EXP, but I want to have I want to see if Rosalind can get the EXP from this guy. If not, then it will go to the healer, which is equally needed, but I mean appreciated but not needed. Alright, there we go. And we could have you lift and throw. I said we could have you lift and throw somebody. Unfortunately, yeah, your characters move a lot less than they could in the first Disgaea game. I think every character's base movement is decreased by 1, it seems. Whereas the main protagonist of Disgaea 1 had 6 base movement, Adele only has 5. And whereas the base warrior would have 5, base warrior hero only has 4. You get the picture. I believe the healer still has to run the same movement range. You know what? Now that we're here, I want to show off another feature that you can use lifting for. So, as you can see here, I have the capability to use my fighter to lift Adele. However, I can also lift the fighter with my mage. You starting to get the picture here? So yeah, you can create huge towers like this. And yeah, that's basically all you can ever do. However, now it's time for something I like to call that something that this game does a lot.
Good sequel design choice!
Here's one of my favorite things that they added. Get wrecked, son! Woo! Oh god, that was satisfying. Yeah, you have massive tower attacks that you can use in this game. And plus, everybody who's a part of the tower gets a chunk of the spoils from that enemy. There are 2 things enemies drop, EXP and mana. We'll be getting into what mana is used for later, but EXP is for leveling up, as is tradition for RPGs. Alright, but enough about that. Let's go to the 3rd tutorial, because, well, we can. So, something looks a little different here. As you can see, yeah, things are looking quite freaky. With these geosymbols lighting up the ground. Geosymbols! All these panels that you see here have an effect on them. All colored panels will share the same effect if a geosymbol is placed on one of those colored panels. So in this way, this geosymbol is making all of these have the effect of granting you 50% more EXP for an enemy killed on these panels. And enemies are 50% stronger on these blue panels. So, now we gotta think carefully about what we want to do here. Wow. The only characters that leveled up are my healer and my fighter. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have Adele come around, and we're going to, first of all, destroy this Geo symbol. And then we're going to try to grab this Geo symbol and put it on here so the other characters can rake in a lot of EXP. You know what? I'm going to have Lucinda go with him just to make sure that, oh. Okay, or you could be like that. Sure. This isn't going to end well, is it? You know what? And there we go. Now Adele should be able to move far enough to... While we can destroy this Geo symbol, it'd probably just be better for us to get rid of the effect off of here entirely and not risk undershooting destroying the Geo symbol. So there we go. Now, I want to try to bait out these guys by having Rosalind move over here and be completely unguarded. Because, yeah, Lord knows if, I don't know, you see an unguarded Rosalind just sitting there, waiting, who hardly knows how to fight. I'm pretty sure there are lots of Prinnies out there who'd like to take advantage of her. I can't believe I just said that. Moving on ahead. Let's see what they do. Okay, well, Alright, well, they are taking advantage of the ladies, as I thought they would. Luckily, these guys are just Prinnies, which are basically cannon fodder enemies at the start of the game, so they don't do, like, any damage at all. Alright. And with that, I'd say we are finally good to, you know, I'm curious. What happens if I throw the Geo symbol onto the Prinnie? Does it just break, or... No, I can't throw it. Okay. Something I should mention. If you end a turn while lifting an enemy or a Geo symbol, or any other kind of object that is not an ally, you will take damage equal to half that object's max HP. So you can't just lift enemies to prevent them from attacking. I mean, you can, but you'll take a hell of a lot of damage next turn. Alright, let's see here. You are weak to fire! That gives our mage here plenty of opportunity to burn you. Actually, yeah. Let's see if I can get a team attack with our fighter going, because as you can tell from the chance of team attack there, if your characters are adjacent to other allies, they will sometimes join in a team attack. It's not that helpful, but I mean, it does a little extra damage depending on how many characters you have joining in. Plus, they have lots of interesting animations, as you'll get to see here. Nope. Okay. Fine. But either way, we got what I wanted after that, and our mage leveled up. Excellent. Alright. My next order of business is to, you know what? A good tip. You can redispatch your character from the base panel if they can move into it, and their movement speed will be refreshed. So that is a good piece of advice there for when you have characters with low movement, like in this game. Adele, please don't kill this guy in one hit. Because that's how counters work. Depending on your the counter counter you see there in the lower left corner, that depends on how many counterattacks your character has. If you attack an opponent, that counter will go down by 1. If you attack an opponent or use a skill, mind you. If you, what's the brain, please? If you use the defend command, that counter will go down by 2. Remember that if your character doesn't counterattack for whatever reason. Alright. And with that all said and done, I'm gonna lure the Prinnies over here so I can get some more EXP off of them than I normally would. Alright, Adele is probably gonna kill this guy and level up off of him. Nope. Just barely undershot him. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and give that kill to Rosalind, and Adele actually has his first skill, which he can't use because his SP is not high enough. Wonderful. Okay, well, that was good to know. Alright. Gonna have... Just gonna set up a short combo on this guy, and, that should do. Hopefully. This should finish the stage. And there we go! All of our characters are level 2, and we finished the tutorials! Hopefully there's not a 4th section that I forgot about. Well, shit. Well, we got another tutorial level now. I believe this one teaches us about, things that we can do to... Oh! Okay. I've got an idea of what we could do here. Alright, so these guys have an enemy boost panel, which we do not want them to have. So, I'm gonna get rid of that. Actually, you know what? Since Adele has the highest movement as of right now, I'm actually gonna move him over here. And we're gonna do a bit of fancy shenanigans for a moment here. Gonna have Adele throw this Geo symbol to my fighter. My fighter will throw the Geo symbol onto here, and now the effect is over here. However, there's another thing Geo symbols do when they are destroyed, as our mage will demonstrate for us right here. What happens when you destroy a Geo symbol when it is on the colored Geo panel? Well, ta-da! They are all blue now! And also, that gives us the perfect opportunity to ditch this thing. That way, the enemies can't get that boost that they so need. Desperately need. Your desperation is delicious. You are powerless before me. Even my mage can tank your puny machetes. Your machetes couldn't cut butter. Alright. Well, now that I've made fun of the Prinnies enough, now I'm going to throw this EXP booster onto here, and not only does it come over here, we also get that EXP boost over here. Alright, so now that we've done that, another thing I should mention. Depending on where your character is in relation to the enemy they are attacking, they will do more damage. Back attacks and side attacks are more effective than frontal attacks. And also, their elevation, depending on the enemy you're attacking. If you have the high ground, then you will have a better advantage against the enemy you are attacking as well. So yes, having the high ground literally does affect your battle here. Alright, chances of me attacking with the mage are slim. I'm gonna go ahead and also make it so there's a chance I could attack with the healer as well. And by I mean the fighter class, because I always relate myself to the fighter class, as you will soon find out. If you're attacking an enemy, your chances of also going in with a team attack with a person who's attacking at the same time are also a bit lowered. So remember that. So if you're wondering why they're not attacking together, that's the reason why. If they're attacking at the same time. Oh, hey! But it worked anyway. And... nope, still around. Healer rakes in the EXP and it drops a treasure chest for us. That can sometimes happen. And Rosalind leveled up off of killing the treasure chest. Okay, that's not something you see often, but not something too outlandish either. I can dig that. No, don't. That little shit. He is not going to die on an EXP plus panel. Okay, first of all, how friggin' dare you? Ugh, well, I guess I'll have to give Adele that EXP some other way. Start with healer, fighter, and Adele will finish off with a punch from the back. Alright! And... never mind, I guess my fighter could kill it for me! Oh hey! We got a rare replica spear! And a cross spear! and 50 health. Yeah, performing Geo combos like you saw me do earlier, that also helps raise the bonus gauge a lot, which determines how much of these rewards you rake in. And with that all said and done, oh goody! I think we're finally done with the tutorials! Yay!
Okay, so why are you so weak? I mean, you are Overlord Xenon's daughter, right?
Silence! I am the daughter of the legendary Overlord Xenon, but I have never had to fight before, not even once. I lived in a beautiful mansion with hundreds of servants and everything I ever wanted. So why would I ever need to learn to fight? Fighting is for the lower classes. It is our duty as nobles to use those fights to improve our kingdom and subjects.
So, you're the Overlord's precious spoiled daughter. How cliché. Huh. You must be very important to him.
That's right, I am. My father cherishes me. Is it not the same with humans? That is what I have read in my textbooks. Parental love, family love. Were my textbooks wrong?
No, they got it right. I'm fighting for my family, too.
Welcome back, Adele. Looks like the Dark Assembly is ready! Yes! Dark Assembly? Sounds exciting. At the Dark Assembly, you can submit all kinds of bills into the... Okay, it's basically creating new characters and such. It's going to be... Well, it's best I just show you first. So first, let's go ahead and heal, and now go to the Dark Assembly. So, the way the Dark Assembly works is you pass certain bills to get certain things done. You can add new characters here, pass certain bills to help you get stronger. But in this case, right now, I want to pass a few simple bills. It is time that we come clean and get rid of our pseudonames to give you our real names. It's been a long and arduous journey, but the Overlord's former vassal has finally found a fight worth joining. Also, he happened to be joined by a bit of a mage friend who may or may not have forgotten a lot of skills along the way. I mean, it has been a long time since these guys have seen any action, so wouldn't surprise me if they've gotten quite rusty over the years. So much to the point that they regress back to level 1. And of course, where would our intrepid leader fighter be without his childhood friend? Yeah, you might notice that there might be 1 or 2, 3 faces missing from this bunch. They might show up later. Of course, some might have to show up differently since they may not be able to show up in the exact same way.
What do you mean my class got cut from the sequel? And stop trying to put that damn cowboy hat on me!
Anyway, moving on along. That's all I really wanted to take care of right now. We'll be adding new characters and such later, but for now, know that this is where you spend all your mana. Mana you get from killing enemies. The level of the enemy, you get 1 mana for every single level of enemy you kill. There are ways to increase the amount of mana you get, but we'll get to that later. Alright. And with that said and done, I think we're finally ready to set off to our first real stage. You can replay any of the tutorials here. I believe this is just a early grinding stage to also refresh you on tutorials and such. But for now, let's go to the reflection pond. Reflection, please. I don't know why I said that. I don't even know if that's a power that the wizard ring does. Why do I keep mentioning Kamen Rider? Nobody aside from me and maybe one other person who watches my videos knows about Kamen Rider. You know what? I should stop degrading myself, shut up, and play the damn game.
Hey, are you really trying to lead me to Zenon's mansion?
Absolutely. The path to an overlord is laden with suitable trials to overcome. It is a tradition. If you do not face challenges along the way, you will not fully appreciate your goal.
Look, I'm not doing this for the satisfaction. I just want to fight the overlord.
Bumpkin, do you not appreciate beauty? Every course to an overlord begins with the beautiful art of leveling up.
Oh, please! You don't even know how to fight! Am I supposed to believe that you know all this random, trivial knowledge?
Of course. How can a noble better justify squandering time than with the pursuit of knowledge?
Ha! And being a demon and all, you must have a lot of time to squander.
Well, squandering time aside, we got more Prinnies to deal with. And unfortunately, they seem to have a bit of a boost going on for them. But nothing a little lifting and throwing action can't solve. Let's get somebody over there. God, it feels good to be back doing some more fighting. And that begs the question. Since I was so gung-ho about creating custom scenes for my characters in the first game, am I going to do it this time? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Those scenes took so much time and effort. I love the final product, believe me. I loved it to death. That doesn't mean I want to do that shit again. No siree. Okay, well, now that I've talked about that, and how I will not under any circumstances be doing that shit ever again. I didn't really think about how I want to get my fighter out of there. You know what? Come at me, bro! I will gladly take any challenge that you foist upon me. Yeah, you're not going to be able to kill me. Also, I can stop saying our fighter is being ambiguous now, because that is, in fact, me. Because it is my name, and I am here to kick ass and eat pizza. And I'm all out of pizza! However, something I am not out of is tricks. And I'm going to show off one of my favorites right here. This Prinnie here is taking a beating. You, sir, are coming with me! Yep, you can capture enemies by doing that still. That is a mechanic from the first game that has Resurge. There are a lot more limitations on it this time around. Future Sean will throw some of those up on screen because I don't know all of them off the top of my head. But I do know that they have to be a lower level than your main character, Adele, and also I think you have to have defeated the enemy at least once, or have them creatable in your in the Dark Assembly. Alright. Well, now that we've established that, let's see here. Any of you guys weak to fire? You are weak to fire. You know what? I didn't exactly think about, because there is a way I can, do something with this Geo symbol, but you know what? I already tanked a lot of damage. Tanking a little more wouldn't hurt. Go ahead, Adele. Smash that Geo symbol in, because characters who are on Geo panels that explode take a bit of damage. However, it didn't hurt too much, as you can see. So, yeah. I'm still in good condition, but preferably we should probably get rid of these enemies that are around us now. Because we are, in fact, surrounded, and that is not a good thing when you are, you know, fighting for your life. Okay. Well, Azura's gonna burn him. Shoot. Raza's gonna shoot him. And Galaxia will shoot you with a bow. Yeah, it's good to have a character with a, I was gonna say, magic users, you should probably not have them only strictly use magic, because there are a lot of times where you might want to go for an enemy's physical defense instead of their resistance, in which case you need a physical weapon. The same also goes for characters who usually use physical weapons. Somewhere down the line, I'm going to create some other characters, because there is a way to teach magic to other characters through odd means. I can use Blade Rush now. You know what? Let's go and see it. For the first time, we're ever going to get to see a special skill in use. Yeah! Okay. And on that note, I'd say we actually got some nice items here. Well, we'll watch this scene, and then we're going to take a break.
Overlord Xenon, my master, I have just received urgent news from the princess's mansion. The princess has disappeared, and it has happened in front of many servants.
What? Is this true?
It appears someone has summoned her. Someone with decent summoning skill.
But who? How did they even know about the princess?
We do not know yet, but it is obviously someone who opposes you.
Find the princess. Immediately. You must not allow her to be contaminated by the outside world.
Yes, sir. We will be sure to keep the princess a secret from anyone else.
What shall you have us do with the guards at her mansion?
Wipe them out. All of them.
As you wish, my master.
Oh, good. The item world is ready. We're not going to be tackling that for a while, so mainly ignore that for now. More importantly, we're going to be saving things off here. But yeah, we saw quite an interesting scene back there, didn't we? Also, Prinnies only cost 1 hell to revive. Yay! So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a break now. We also got a prize for the amount of hell that we spent. Gimme. I think I will equip some of our characters off screen with better equipment. And I'll see you guys next time when we explore more of the First Fields place area. That place that we were just at. Yeah, we'll stick with that one. Anyway, see you guys next time. Laters!